Hey fellow educators! After years of pouring your heart and countless hours into your school, your Google Drive is probably a treasure chest of resources and maybe, just maybe, a bit of a digital attic. If you're getting ready for your next adventure, the thought of sorting through all those files can be daunting. It's like that one closet we all have, full of memories, essential tools, and a few things we completely forgot existed. You're not alone in this. Even those of us who live and breathe digital tools can end up with a Google Drive that's more reliant on our expert searcher skills than on organized folders. But here's the thing, getting your drive in order before a transition isn't just about tidiness. It's about ensuring a smooth handover to your colleagues, making absolutely certain the school retains all vital information for continuity, and empowering you to securely take your personal professional toolkit to your next chapter. In the next few minutes, I will show you my best tips to conquer your drive, find what you need efficiently using Google Drive search tricks, and leave a legacy of organization. We will declutter, set up a simple yet effective folder system for what stays and what goes, and make sure that handover is as stress-free as possible. Ready? Let's do this. The Great Sort and Purge. First up, let's get a clear picture of what you actually own. This is key before sorting. In the Drive search bar, type the operator owner:me. These are the files that are your primary responsibility to manage during this transition. Starting here gives you a clear inventory. Now let's use some targeted searches to quickly find and eliminate unnecessary files. You can type these directly or often use the handy filter chips that appear below the search bar to quickly select things like file type, people involved, or date modified. A common source of clutter are untitled files. Simply search for the word untitled in the search bar. Many of these are quick notes or drafts you no longer need. Review them, and if it's junk, delete it. If it's important, give it a proper descriptive title. Next, find files untouched for a while using the before: or after: operators, followed by a date in year, month, and date format. Shows files last modified before that date. Are they still needed, or can they go? Next, this is a powerful one for finding files floating outside your folder structure. Use the search query is:"unorganized, owner:"me. These orphan files are prime candidates for either deleting or moving into your folder structure. Search for common version indicators like copy of, backup, or draft. You can also use the minus sign to exclude terms like report minus draft to find reports that aren't drafts. Aim to keep only the final versions. And critically, search for files potentially containing sensitive student information. Use specific terms like owner, me, title, IEP, or title names. Also search for terms within files like student name, student ID, or grades. Google Drive search looks inside many file types automatically. For example, owner:"me, student ID. Files with student personally identifiable information should stay with the school and be handled according to data privacy policies and your school's rules. Identify these now for proper transfer later. To see files you own that you've shared with specific people, use the shared with: operator. Owner:"me, shared with, and your colleague's email. This helps identify collaborative work needing ownership transfer. Here is a quick reference table of useful search operators confirmed by Google's documentation. You can also find this in the description below. Phase 2, your folder structure. Okay, decluttering is underway. Now let's create a simple clear folder system in your My Drive. This makes it obvious what stays, what goes, and what needs review. Using numbers or symbols helps keep them at the top. In my case, I have these 3 folders: Number 1, transfer to personal. Number 2, school records. And number 3, to review. As you can read by the name, these are files you're unsure of. Park them here to keep momentum and review them later. Now, this clear naming helps manage the transition. Feel free to create subfolders here to organize them further. Bonus tip: right-click folders, choose Organize, then Folder Color for quick visual identification. Phase 3, batch operations, moving and transferring files efficiently. Use your search skills to move files in batches instead of one by one. For example, find your curriculum documents using owner:me, type:document, title:curriculum. Select the results using Control-A or Command-A for all, or Control-Command+Click for specific files. Right-click the selected files, choose Organize, then Move. Navigate to your 1 Transfer to Personal folder. For files in 2 school records, especially those with student data or vital for continuity, you must transfer ownership to a designated school colleague or shared drive. To transfer ownership, right-click the file or folder, select Share, add your colleague's school email, assign them the editor role, and save Send. Reopen Share for that item, click the drop-down next to their name, select Transfer Ownership, and confirm. Ownership usually transfers immediately within the same school domain. You typically become an editor. If your school uses shared drives, moving your own files from My Drive into a relevant shared drive is often the best approach. This automatically transfers ownership to the shared drive institution. What about important shared resources in your Shared with Me section? You don't own these, so you can't move them. Instead of making messy copies, you can create shortcuts if they're meant to stay for your successor. Right-click, select Organize, then add Shortcut. Place the shortcut in your relevant school records subfolder, and this points directly to the original. But if instead you want to keep this file for your records, make a copy and place it in your Transfer to Personal subfolders. Great job sorting school assets. Now, let's secure your toolkit. First, meticulously review Transfer to Personal. Ensure files contain no student personal identifiable information and no proprietary school materials. When in doubt, ask your admin or IT. This protects everyone. Now, to download these files, we're going to use Google Takeout. Type in takeout.google.com. Then click Deselect All. Scroll to Drive, check its box. Click All Drive Data Included. In the pop-up, click Deselect All again. Carefully check only the box for your Transfer to Personal folder. This is crucial for targeted export. Click OK, then Next Step. Choose Delivery, Frequency, File Type, and Size. Click Create Export. Google emails you when the download is ready. Download promptly and save backups. Alternatively, your school might allow Transfer Your Content service. Go to takeout.google.com/transfer to copy Drive Gmail to a personal Google account. It involves entering your personal email, verifying with a code sent there, choosing content, and starting the copy. This copies, not moves, data. However, you must check with IT first if this is enabled and allowed. It also has limitations. Not all file types transfer perfectly, and admin controls might apply. And there you have it. From digital jungle to organized folders using search tricks and a clear plan. Your drive is prepped for handover, your personal files are secure, and school knowledge is preserved. Remember, progress over perfection. Take care.